Implaza TV presents the ImPlazables, virtual online improv, from their homes to yours. Here's your host, Lou Hunt. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen at home, from our home to yours. And thank you for tuning in to Plaza TV and tonight's episode of the ImPlazables. As always, you can donate to Plaza Theater Company by going to plaza-theater.com/donate, located on the ticker at the bottom of the screen. Tonight, we will be doing improvisational comedy based off of your suggestions from social media. And now, let's meet our players. Maddison Heaps, Rachel Hunt, Michael Lane, Stormy Lee, and Freddy Martinez. Hey, here is everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here for your amusement, and we are going to start by having a party. Our first game is called Party Quirks, and Stormy is going to be hosting this party, and she is going to have to figure out which quirk her party guests have. Each one is going to have a separate one, and she can't hear what they are. So, Stormy, could you avert your eyes and take your earbuds out and kind of not pay attention here of what's going on? All right, cool. And you're going to get a message, Stormy, so there you have it. So we're going to start off with a historical figure. Madison, you are going to be a historical figure. The suggestion comes from Instagram, and you are Julius Caesar. Freddie, you believe that you are an animal. Our Instagram suggestion for your animal is a platypus. Yes. Always life goals, man. There you go. Michael, you have a strange phobia. Our Instagram suggestion for your strange phobia is a fear of being tickled. Ooh. You're afraid of being tickled. And Rachel, you have a unique ability, and your unique ability comes to us also from Instagram. You can speak to chickens. All right. So everybody know who they are?
Yes.
Now, what we're going to do is we're going to have these guests call into the party after Stormy gets a chance to get everything set up. They'll introduce themselves. Stormy will have to figure out who they are. And as soon as she figures it out, they'll poof away. And that will be that. So let's bring Stormy back in. If she got the message. There she is. Stormy, are you ready to host your party?
I am. Let's do this.
This is Party Quirks, ImPlazables, go.
Well, it's time for the party. I've been looking forward to this for a really long time. I've called all my friends. I can't wait for them to get here. Next one. Who is it?
Hey, how are you? I brought some pizza. It's hot and ready.
Pizza. Ooh, I like Italian food. Cool.
Yeah, me too.
Cool. If you'll set it right over there, we can share later.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Rachel.
Hi.
Hey.
It's so good to see you. What kind of food do you have? I hope it's mostly vegetarian.
Madison brought some pizza.
Yeah, I have cheese pizza.
It's cheese pizza. Good.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Michael. How are you?
Stormy. Oh, I'm doing good. Especially now that nobody can get near me. It's perfect.
Yeah. Well, I'm so glad you were able to make it today. Yeah? What's going on with you these days?
Not much, Finally, people are staying 6 feet away from me. It's perfect.
Yeah. Hello, Freddie.
Hey.
How are you?
Oh, I'm good. How are you?
Doing well.
Good,
So glad you could make it.
Oh, me too.
I was just saying earlier that with like social distancing, you just have to watch your back all the time. Like I'm constantly watching my back, like to make sure no one gets near me.
I've been spending a lot. And I've been spending a lot of time at home with all my animals. I really enjoy that.
Oh, really? Are you an at-home zookeeper?
Well, not exactly, but I do have animals, and I especially, that's my social outlet. That's who I hang out with.
Okay.
So my
Your only friends
animals.
are animals? Yeah. What kind of
Yeah.
animals?
Well, I have mostly poultry, like not some of
Okay.
the
So
large
you're a
ones,
chicken
mostly just
lady?
poultry. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, a chicken lady.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're my friends. We hang out.
Okay. Okay. And Freddie's over here making some strange noises. What are you looking at, Freddie?
What I'm just living my best life. I kind of have to sit careful in this chair because of my I have a weird shaped bottom. That's the problem with me. I got a weird shaped bottom, and my face is kind of shaped weird, kind of too. But there's nothing much you can do about that.
Do you perhaps have a tail?
Yes, I do. And as a matter of fact, I do. And I use it. I use it a lot to keep people away from me. But also I have to make sure that I keep a watchful eye out for evil doctors, just in case they come to attack me. But
I wish I had a tail to keep people away from me, especially my back. Like I want people to stay away. Yeah.
What happens to your back, Maddison?
It's a long story. It's a really long story. I don't want to get into it,
Okay.
But I have pizza that's hot and ready. It is very hot and very ready.
Oh, is your first name Julius? Perhaps Julius Caesar? How about you, Michael? I'm so glad you're able to make it. Does it bother you when people are close to you?
No, just when they touch me, it's
are you claustrophobic?
No.
Okay.
And then last night I had that terrible nightmare where I was at that crazy Elmo toy, and oh my goodness.
Oh, you're scared of puppets too?
Well, no, it was just that I was the toy, and everybody was.
You were the toy. Okay. Okay.
It was bad.
You don't like being touched, and you're afraid of puppets. Got it. Okay. I'll keep that in mind when I invite my friends over. Okay.
I really need a swim right now. I want to swim.
I
just need to with my tail, and this big honking nose. People confuse me for two different animals, and it's kind of annoying. But usually when I take a swim, I just kind of dive down, mind my own business.
I can really empathize. My best friend, Mrs. Clucksworth, was just telling me the other day how hard it can be to be an animal and to have people not understand you. Fortunately, she and I really vibe and we get along real well. So,
Mrs. Clucksworth, your friend. Okay, and then Freddie's going for a swim. Freddie, would you happen to be of the platypus variety? Oh, well, that's good to know about Freddie. Good, excellent. Okay, and Mrs. Clucksworth, can you tell me more about her?
Well, she was telling me that she loves laying eggs every day, and so when I need extra eggs, I just ask her, and she says that's great. Well, I'll just do that for you. Tell me how big you want the egg to be, and I'll just handle it. Or if you need any extra feathers when I'm molting, I'll make sure I save them for you. And
okay,
and
are you a chicken farmer?
But I'm a little bit more than that. I have a very close relationship with my poultry. We're real friends, and we have a strong, communication going on. In fact, my other friend, Fluffy, she was saying that she likes to, save her feathers for me so I can make pillows. And we were talking about a lot of things. We were talking about movies, and we were talking about music. And so, I'm not alone. I have people to talk. I mean, not people, but we talk. Yeah.
Okay. And why does that bother you so much, Michael? You didn't like the feathers.
I don't like feathers. When they touch you, it's just it's terrible. Okay,
you just don't like when fuzzy things touch you, furry things touch you.
Yeah.
That bothers me too. It's is it a texture thing?
Not so much. It's just the way that it makes me feel.
Oh, are you ticklish? Oh man, I would have never guessed about him.
Well, my friend Fluffy, she told me that she doesn't like to be tickled either, and that was part of a long conversation that we had. And that was when we were talking about our childhoods and our friends and our hopes and dreams, and we have conversations like that with all of my poultry.
Mm-hmm. And what are your hopes and dreams?
My hopes and dreams are, well, I'm actually living them. You know, I get to do what I love every day. I get to use my special talent, which is, communicating with my poultry. And I really enjoy my life.
Do you really talk to your chickens?
Oh, sure.
And that is party word. They have quirks. What more can we say? Our next game is called No You Didn't. We're going to bring Freddy in on this game, and he's going to do this one pretty much on his own. Freddy has recently done something epic, and he is going to tell us all about it. The thing is, Freddy will occasionally embellish a little bit, and so I'm going to have to keep him honest. If I hear something that's not quite right, I'll call out, no, you didn't. Sometimes it'll be fast. Sometimes it'll be, I didn't. But anyway, he'll understand what I'm saying, and he'll correct it and move along in the right way. Now, Freddy, your suggestion comes from Instagram, and you have won a medal at the Olympics. Congratulations there, Freddy.
Oh, okay.
Freddy, you have 3 minutes to tell us all about winning this Olympic medal. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Go!
So, as always, I woke up and I decided, you know what, I want to get some, do some physical stuff, let's get physical. No, I did not want to get physical. I didn't want to do anything. I wanted to lie in bed. But all of a sudden, my family was like, hey, we're going to go on a trip. So I said, okay, let's go on a trip. So I joined them in the car. We drove, and all of a sudden, we were at a sort of like a lake. And we went, and we were not at a lake. We were at a pool, a tiny, tiny little pool. And I got in, and I found out that I didn't get in. I didn't want to get in because I hate water. But I needed to get over my fear of water. So I decided, you know what gets over fear of water fastest? Going to the Olympics. So I decided I'm going to get over my fear by going to the Olympics. So I trained for days and weeks and months. No, I didn't. I don't want to train. I just want to get over it immediately. So what I decided to do is wait as long as I could for the Olympics to roll around. But also, I don't know anybody in the Olympics, so I decided, well, what could I do? I could probably just sell, the popcorn in the stands. Get your popcorn over here. Get your popcorn. Hey, bow. So I was in the stands, giving out popcorn, and I was at the swimming portion of the Olympics, and I thought, okay, there's my chance. At one point, I'm just gonna. No, I didn't. This is not my chance. I'm selling popcorn. What am I gonna do? But then I saw my idol, Michael Phelps. He was there, and he was signing autographs. So I went over. I said, Michael Phelps, hello. I love you so much. Could I get your autograph?
No,
and he said, no, I didn't. I was terrified out of my mind because Michael Phelps, that guy has gills, and he can swim really, really fast. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to impress Michael Phelps. If I can't talk to him, I'm going to impress him. So I went and I stole some guy's suit and I put it on. Luckily, you guys didn't have to see it because it was very scary. So I put on the suit and I'm getting in there, and then I realized that I'm very short on time. So I decided to get into the water. So I jumped into the water and I started swimming. No, I didn't start swimming because I don't know how to swim, and I was terrified of the water. It wasn't working like I wanted it to. So I went to Michael Phelps. I said, Mr. Phelps, please help me get over this fear of water. And he said, listen, all you have to do is, and then all of a sudden he ran off because Michael Phelps didn't like me.
No, he didn't.
He didn't. He hugged me and he said, listen, just hold your breath. And then he didn't. He said, listen, get away from me. And then he threw me away. Luckily, I fell into the pool, but then I didn't know how to swim. So I was like, oh no, please help. And then Michael Phelps came in, helped me. And he said, hey, you know what? You got over your fear. And this is what I'm going to do. And we walked over to the stage with the three, the first, second, third. And he gave me his bronze medal, which, it worked out for me. We did it. I stole it from him and I ran.
And that is No You Didn't from Freddy in 3 minutes exactly. Hey! Rachel looks like an empty chair, so let's come back to her later. All right. Our next game is called Pieces of Paper. We're going to involve 2 of our players, Rachel and Freddy, on this one. And their suggestion is something that 2 roommates would argue about. And that suggestion is that somebody ate the other one's leftovers. from the fridge. Yeah, cardinal sin of roommates. Now, they're going to have this act out this scene in front of us, but occasionally it's going to remind them of something that somebody used to say, or something that they used to say, or something that they saw written somewhere. And that suggestion will pop up on the screen, and they're going to have to incorporate that line into their scene. And our lines tonight come from bathroom signs. So that's what's going to pop up occasionally. We'll see how we can get those mixed in. So Rachel and Freddie, who ate the leftovers? ImPlazables, go.
Hey, so I know that you asked me not to eat your food, but I was really hungry.
No. I did. I asked you not to. So you're telling me that you did?
Yeah.
How dare you eat my chicken teriyaki from Henny Teriyaki, because I love that chicken teriyaki.
I know, I do too. And I was really hungry, and there was like no other food, and I had to eat something. I was gonna die, Freddie. You just don't understand what it feels like to be that hungry.
No, I understand. You know what? I should have known, because with my teriyaki, I got a fortune cookie, and and on that fortune cookie, I read this.
What did it say?
It said, you know what? I'll tell you what it said. On that fortune cookie, I read, "Wash your hands, you filthy animal." When I knew that meant that I had to wash my hands of you, because you were gonna steal my leftovers.
Oh, I'm sorry. You know what? You're actually right about that. It is a filthy thing to do, and I'm sorry. It's just something that I haven't been able to break this habit. In fact, I've been seeing a therapist about it, because I have this problem with like food kleptomania. And so the last time I was there, she told me that I should do that. She told me this. This is what she told me. Last time I was there, she told me, good things come to those who change the toilet paper. So I thought that was really profound, and so I'm gonna start doing that now. I want you to know I'm gonna start changing the toilet paper, because I know.
You know, I wish you had started so much sooner, because this toilet paper, it stands for my food, and I wish you would just change the food to your food so that you wouldn't eat my food. Oh, I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm getting.
That didn't make any sense. But I get that you're upset. So
I'm trying to calm down. I've been really upset. You know, I've actually been reading this book.
Really?
And I read this really good chapter. It was on page 364, and I read it. And what it said was, "Please remain seated for the entire performance. Please remain seated for the entire performance." And for me, what that really meant was that I should calm down, remain seated for the performance, and the performance being, you know, when I get upset, because when I get upset, I tend to stand up, and it's a big mess.
Yeah, that makes sense. You know, I once read that the best time to meditate is when you're in the bathroom, and because it's a chance to just sort of relax and calm down and breathe. So I think that's probably really good advice. In fact, I was trying to meditate the other day in the bathroom. That's why I was in there for so long. I know you kept knocking, and I just ignored you. But then I got bored, so I picked up the magazine that you left in there, and I read this really interesting article, and it had a really long title. The title was, "Everyone wants to change the world, but nobody wants to change the toilet paper roll. Be the change." And that was the title of the article. And
I remember, it was one of Obama's first slogan, but they had to, shorten it down.
It was a little bit too long. But this article, like this title, was really intriguing, I thought. So I read the whole article, and the bottom line that I got out of it was like the final paragraph. And what it meant to me was that we all just need to help each other be our best selves. But it said it in a really interesting.
I agree totally, because that's one of the earliest lessons that I ever learned from the great philosopher Barney the dinosaur. And, and he used to. I remember that in the early days of Barney, he used to end every broadcast with this saying. He would say, "Don't hurry, don't worry, do your best, and flush the rest." And that really
It's very profound.
That really got me through some really hard times.
Yeah, I can see that. Are you going to be okay?
I think so. I feel a lot better. I feel a lot better if my food was here.
Well, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get you some food because I know that you have low blood sugar issues. So I'm gonna get you some food. I'm gonna go get you something with kikkoman soy sauce because I know that's your favorite. In fact, here we go. Here's the soy sauce bottle, and oh my goodness, I'm just gonna read the ingredients here. Here's what it says on the ingredients of the soy sauce bottle. It says, "Hope everything comes out okay." So,
thank you so much.
Yeah,
and that is pieces of paper. All right, now for our next game, we're going to involve all of our players, and they're going to be able to jump in when they get the feeling to, and our players will kind of signal that they're ready by kind of doing a jazz hand wave towards their computer camera. We're going to play a game called Hot Spot. This is a singing game. Our players will be singing songs, but those songs will have to connect with each other. Now, the first thing that we're going to start with is a word, and that word for today is summer. So one of our players will find a song that is about summer, says summer in it, was recorded by somebody named Summer. I don't know. And they will start singing and they will start singing until another player saves them by finding a song that connects either with the word, with the artist, with what the song is about, whichever. And it will just keep going until we hit a bounty band. And our bounty band this time is Elton John. So we are going to start with Summer and work towards our bounty band of Elton John. If we get to an Elton John song, everybody will cheer, and that's where we'll end the game. So, ImPlazables, this is Hotspot. Go.
Summertime and the living is easy. Fish are jumping and the cotton.
Bees a buzz. Kids are going down the lion fuzz, and I'll be doing whatever snow does in summer. A drink in my hand, my snow up against.
The snow glows white on the mountain tonight, not a footprint.
Climb every mountain, ford every stream.
What do you do about a problem called Maria? How do you, I forgot the words, something about a...
Maria, I just met a girl named Maria. It's from West Side Story and I forget the rest of the song. Maria.
There's a place for us, somewhere a place for us. Peace and quiet and hope.
Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds.
Why are there so many songs about rainbows? And what's on the other side? Some things are true.
It's not easy being green. Have to spend your days the color of the leaves. By Kermit the Frog.
And it was red and yellow and green and brown and scarlet and black and ochre and peach
No one say
and
anything.
ruby and olive and violet and fawn and lilac and gold and chocolate and mom and cream and crimson and silver and rose and azure and lemon and mustard and gray, purple and white and pink and orange and blue. I'm taking my own song. I'm blue, da ba dee da ba da da ba dee da ba da.
Blue skies, talk about blue skies, nothing but blue skies. Do I see blue skies? This is a Gershwin song. It's from Crazy for You. Talk about blue skies. Do I see?
I love a piano. I love a piano. I love. Oh, play me a song, Mr. Piano Man. Yes!
That's Billy Joel.
That was Billy Joel. You're not there yet.
I don't know anything. I don't know music.
Benny and the Jets. Hey, Sean,
Yes!
together.
Okay, we got there.
That's not an Elton John song? I was really trying my best.
Young William Joel.
I'm not sure that I know that.
Now, our next game is called emojis. If we were doing this live on stage, we'd call it emotions. But since we have the advent of technology, we can use emojis to determine our emotions. Now, we're going to bring on two of our players, Michael and Stormy, onto the screen, and they are going to act out a scene based off of one of your suggestions. Periodically, an emoji is going to pop up on the screen in between them, and they will both have to take on whatever emotion that emoji it represents and continue the scene that way. Now, our suggestion is someone that you wouldn't want to have a meeting with, comes from Instagram, and this is a meeting with the Hulk. You're having a meeting with the Hulk. There it is. ImPlazables, go.
Excuse me, Mr. Hulk. I'm not really sure why you called me in today, but I just wanted to let you know you're doing a great job. I'm a huge fan of your work. Every time you enter the scene, it's just my favorite scene. We never have the opportunity to do a take twice, but I just wanted to let you know that I'm a huge fan.
Well,
So.
Good. Hulk won't smash today then.
Oh, good. You're doing a great job. But just to let you know, we can't have you tearing down the set every time we do that take. It's just, it's a little embarrassing, you know. We got to call the set builders back in, and
but that's what Hulk do. He smash. I smash everything.
I know, and you're great at it, but just to let you know, last time you smashed my car, and it was my dream car, and I've been saving up for that car forever. And but the good news is insurance is gonna pay for it, all of it.
That's what the Hulk
You
do. He
saved me,
smashed
really.
the car. He smashed the car and made everybody happy. Yeah.
Yay, Hulk.
Yeah.
I'm so glad we're friends. We should have a party, but maybe tomorrow, because it's getting really late. We've been working all day. Clearly you need it happen. First thing tomorrow. Oh, first thing tomorrow. You come in. First thing tomorrow. You come in, and you can smash more things, but not today because you're done. But tomorrow, when you come in and you smash all the things, then you know, then maybe after we could go get a cup of coffee. Does that sound good to you? Because I really love coffee. As long as you promise not to smash my coffee.
Well, no. Coffee, cool. Coffee. Hulk never smash coffee.
No. Coffee is it's the in thing. We got to go, save face in front of all of the, the good fans down there at the coffee shop. And then, as long as you're cool.
You're taking me to the coffee shop.
Yes,
No,
but
shop.
I don't. Well, maybe we shouldn't do that after all. Ooh,
Yeah.
maybe that's a terrible idea. But after that, we could dance. I love to dance. Do you dance without smashing things?
Dance, smash, Hulk, smash, dance.
Yay!
And that is emojis. Oh, yay, everybody. All right, for our next game, we are going to play PowerPoints. And this is just going to be Maddison by herself. Now, Maddison is going to be an expert in something, and she's going to be giving us a presentation on whatever it is she's an expert in. And like with all presenters, she's going to have a PowerPoint presentation going along with her. The catch to this game is that she doesn't know what's going to be on these PowerPoint slides as she is making her presentation. Now, Maddison, you are an expert in powerlifting. This is a Facebook suggestion from Casey Covington. So you are an expert in powerlifting. All right, Maddison, go.
Well, thank you all so much for coming to this fun, informative presentation about powerlifting. So as you know, I am incredibly swole, and I am a professional powerlifter, as you can tell by my ripped bod. So I'm going to be giving a presentation on some of the tips and tricks I use to become an amazing powerlifter. So this is a 2020 calendar. As you can see, some of the dates are marked in red. These are the days in which I choose to lift my highest amount of weight. So I can lift about 500 pounds on a good day, and on a bad day, it's about 495. So I regularly lift around 500 pounds, and all of the dates listed in red are the days in which I go full out and I lift 500 pounds. So this is something that I debated sharing with you guys, but I figured, I want the next generation of powerlifters to get the same experience I did. So my greatest secret to becoming incredibly swole like I am and becoming an amazing powerlifter who can lift 500 pounds is I drink 2 bottles of Great Value soy sauce every single day. It just gets my blood pumping, 1 in the morning, 1 at night. So as you can see here, it says it's naturally brewed, so I'm not putting any dangerous chemicals into my body. And later on, I put on a cowboy hat, and I like to kind of have a little small hat that I put on my bottle of soy sauce just so it knows that it's ready for a rodeo. That's what I say before I powerlift, is I say I'm ready for a rodeo. So moving on to the next slide. This is a little scale that I use. It's ranking apples from most tart to most sweet. So on the days that I lift 500 pounds, I definitely start with one of the most tart apples, and then I move through this entire chart eating 1 slice from each apple until I get to the Fuji apple, which is indeed the most sweet apple, and I eat that right before I lift 500 pounds, and then I'm ready to go. So I'm sort of building my body up using nature's nutrients and vitamins in order to get to the premium power lift that I'm looking for. So there are 365 days a year, and if you don't know that, you're never going to get anywhere in powerlifting, because I lift something every day. Even if it's just I'm lifting up my phone 3 times, or I move a chair from one side of the room to the other, or I lift 500 pounds. But every single day in 365 days of the year, I do something. It's no matter what. So this is a word from my sponsor. I am personally sponsored by Burger King. 100% beef. That's also what I say about my body, because I'm so incredibly muscular and swole. So that's why they're a good sponsor for me. My mom used to work at Burger King, so it's a really great sponsorship that we've got. Just letting you guys know that eating at Burger King will help you become a better bodybuilder. Looking at the last slide, this is Plaza Theater Company Dudley Hall. And, they're going through a pandemic right now. They had to shut down, so they really would appreciate some donations. So I'm actually working with Burger King to where I'm going to go in front of Plaza Dudley Hall, and I'm going to lift 600 pounds for donations for Plaza Theater Company. I just want to help this organization that I care so much about. So I'm going to do that. And I want you guys to do that with me. If you will join me in front of Plaza Theater Company at Dudley Hall, we're going to go lift 600 pounds. I think I'm going to do it tomorrow. So please join me in going to Dudley Hall. Finally, just moving on to my final slide. This is a chart about eating an orange. Honestly, at this point, I feel like this is really comparing apples and oranges. I talked about the apples, talking about the oranges. This is a graph. I think just take a picture of it and look at it later. So moving on to my last thoughts about this, about bodybuilding. Be yourself, because an original is worth more than a copy. So you really don't need to compare yourself to other people. You may not be able to lift 500 pounds like I can, but if you can lift anything, that's good. Because be yourself, because an original is worth more than a copy. And the author of that quote is unknown, because they died, which is sad, but it happens to all of us. We don't have to worry. So moving on to my next slide, that's all. Thank you for listening. I hope that you become as swole and as muscular as me one day.
And that is PowerPoint. Thank you, Maddison. Yay! All right. Now, our next game. Our next game is News Network. We're going to utilize all of our players in this one, and they're all going to take over some job in a local newscast, bringing you the news. They will introduce their stories to you, and then our control room will put up a video clip at random. They will then have to adjust their news story to justify why the video clip goes with it. They also don't know whether they're presenting news, sports, weather, entertainment news. They have no idea until they pop up on the screen, and that's when they know what's going on. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the news.
From around the globe, it's Plaza News Network.
Thank you all so much for joining us for Plaza News Network. We've got an incredible story tonight. A boy was found on the side of the road speaking Vietnamese, and he is here in Texas, and we're here for an interview because he has no clue how he got here, but he has one incredible secret. Let's take a look.
Disney, nibble, belly button, don't be mad. Don't be mad at the leader. And
this little boy drew a chalk picture of himself, and he is the next Michelangelo, as you can tell. We're so proud of him for learning his first words in English instead of Vietnamese. And please just remember, don't be mad at the wiener. On to our next broadcaster.
Now it's time for sports.
Thank you, Maddison. That was wonderful. Today in sports, we had this strange event that the Tadabo man finally figured out how to get the washer in the hole. Let's take a bit. Let's watch the video.
1, 2, 3, 4.
That's right. The Toddy Bowl man figured out that if he had a bunch of golf dancers dancing to Hispanic music, the washer would automatically go directly into the hole and therefore winning every washer match. And now for our next story.
Now it's time for the weather.
Hello, thank you so much for joining us. Now, I would like to let you know what's going on at our local parks. Now, I went down there today to interview some children and asked them what they think about all of the sad playgrounds being closed down, and here is what they had to say.
what did you get? Oh, 3.
Oh, isn't that so sad? They have resorted to playing with their pets. But you know what? I think that is great. I think it is always great to talk to your pets and to have an imagination and to play those board games. We don't do enough of that these days. Now on to our next host.
Breaking news.
Thank you very much. We have breaking news coming in. It seems that the mammoth company Amazon has decided to, in a bold move, offer to purchase the country of Australia. This is obviously creating quite a bit of havoc there down under. Let's go to some video and see what's happening. All right, and evidently the Australians very happy about being a subsidiary of Amazon. Wouldn't have guessed it, but apparently it's a good thing down there. Now on to our next story.
Entertainment news.
Thank you so much for that. Hello, my name is Arthur. Any more donuts? Our top story today, it seems that Angelina Jolie and Leonardo DiCaprio have decided to adopt Brad Pitt. Now, not many celebrities are wanting to talk about this, but we do have a couple of clips, or actually, I'm being told exactly one clip of how people are taking this over in Hollywood. Let's take a look at that right now.
We hit a bird. It put a dent in the plane, and now we're delayed for an hour. The bird died.
And as you can see, people are incredibly upset comparing the relationship between Angelina and Brad to a bird hitting the side of a plane. Let's all take a moment of silence for this bird. Thank you very much. That has been the news. Join us next week when we talk about treadmills and how they might be running for office. Thank you very much. This has been Plaza News Network.
From around the globe, it's Plaza News Network.
And that was the news. Yay! All right, now, our next and final game is called A Day in the Half-Life. Now, this is going to involve all of our players, but we have to bring in a special guest in order for this game to work. So at this time, let's bring in our guest. Hello. Could you go ahead and introduce yourself, please?
Hi, my name is Marcy Allison.
Hello, Marcy. Is everything going fine?
Yeah.
Well,
I put this sheet up behind me so you couldn't see the state of my house.
Oh, I gotcha. Wonderful technology that we use, right?
Yes.
Now, we are going to be doing an improv game called A Day in the Half-Life. For us to be able to play this game, we need some information from you. So I'm told that you were selected for this because you probably had an eventful day. Could you tell us about your day? Start at the beginning.
All right. I had as an eventful day as you can in quarantine. I woke up pretty early.
How early did you wake up?
Probably about 5:45, 6.
Oh, why on earth would you wake up that early?
Because that's what time my boyfriend's alarm goes off, and once I'm awake, I'm awake.
It's not your alarm; it's his alarm, and that's all. Okay, so what did you do after that alarm went off?
I let the dog out and fed the bird and the dog.
Ah, what is the dog's name?
The dog's name is Seymour.
The dog is Seymour? Is the bird Audrey?
No, the bird is Ollie.
Oh, okay. So
I know.
Seymour and Ollie. Got it.
Yeah.
All right. Please continue.
Okay. I made breakfast by removing the sleeve of graham cracker from the box of graham crackers, and that was my breakfast.
The wrapper or the graham crackers?
The wrapper.
Okay. The wrapper was your breakfast.
No, I ate graham crackers for breakfast.
Oh, okay, got it. I just want a clarification there. Okay, so took the sleeve off the graham crackers, had the graham crackers, you were good to go.
A little bit of milk, perfect breakfast.
All right.
And then I gave my bird a bath.
You gave your bird a bath. How do you give your bird a bath?
I guess it wasn't a bath because there was no dunking involved, but what you do is I get a toothbrush wet and put a little bit of water and Dawn soap, and you just give him a little scrub-a-dub-dub so that he's nice and shiny.
I wouldn't have thought of that. Good job on the giving the bird a bath.
Yeah,
all right.
Birds are kind of gross, so you gotta make sure to help them clean up. So
understood. And after Ollie got his bath or her bath, I don't know. After Ollie's bath, what happened?
I took a nap because I woke up insanely early, and then I trained my dog. I attempted to train my dog how to walk on a leash.
Oh, how did training Seymour to walk on a leash go?
Seymour wants nothing to do with the leash. He just kind of just plunks once you have attached the leash to his harness. He ceases to want to be a part of just the party. No.
So how do you get him to move if he just becomes an anchor then?
Treats. So you kind of hold a treat and you try to get him to take a couple of steps and follow you with the treat, and it doesn't work very well. After he's had a couple of treats, he just kind of resigns to the ground.
All right. Well, after the training session, what did you do?
I played some video games.
Which video games?
I played The Sims and I played Skyrim.
Now, are you a PC gamer or a console gamer?
I am a PC gamer all the way.
So you were playing The Sims and Skyrim on a PC. Gotcha. Yes. Understood. All right. Yeah. And what did you do when you were done with the games?
I started thinking about dinner. We're kind of low on groceries, so it looks like I'm going to have to figure out what to make for dinner after this with like 1 sweet potato, 2 salmon fillets.
Sounds like you're having salmon and sweet potatoes.
It's
Gotcha. So basically, you searched through your cupboards and fridge and all of that stuff while you were looking for food, and before you made the decision, you had to show up here for our Implausibles meeting?
Yes, that's true.
All right. Now, Marcy, here's what's going to happen. Our improv players are now going to reenact your day from the alarm going off at 5:45, 6 o'clock to finding the salmon and the sweet potatoes for dinner.
Wonderful.
They're going to reenact the day on this screen through teleconference, but they're time limited. They have to do your day in exactly 1 minute.
Wow.
No more, no less. Exactly 1 minute. So let's bring our players on. And Marcy, hang with us so you can see how they do, because I'm going to ask you how they're doing later on. All right. Implausibles, we're counting down 1 minute, Marcy's day, in 3, 2, 1, go.
Ding, 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 ding. 5:45.
Oh my gosh. Okay, it's time to wake up. Oh, hello, I'm Marcy. I gotta wake up. Where are you, Seymour?
Take me outside!
To wake you up.
All right, Seymour, let's go. Let's go outside, Seymour. And Ollie, I'll be right back. Ollie, hold on. Okay, let's go. Let's hear some food. Here's some food. There you go. And okay, now I gotta give you a bath, Ollie. So here's a scrub-a-dub-dub. Make you nice and shiny with some Dawn soap. And okay, so now I'm really tired. I'm going to take a nap. Oh my gosh, I'm awake now. Oh, okay. I need Ollie. Where are you? I gotta turn you on a leash. Ollie, where'd you go? Oh, Ollie. Hello. Here's the leash. Come on. Here's some treats. Here's some treats. Okay. You know what, Ollie? Okay, I'm tired of training you. I'm gonna play Skyrim.
Do you get to the Cloud District often? No,
I don't want to play Skyrim anymore. I want to play Sims. Here we go. I want to play Sims. I need dinner. Where's dinner? A salmon!
Oh, so close. So close. Almost made it. Almost made it. All right, Marcy. How did they do?
Fantastic.
That bring any flashbacks?
It did, especially the bird bath.
I would imagine.
Yeah, I'll never forget.
All right, now we're going to raise the stakes. As you go through Skyrim and you increase in levels, the game gets a little harder, right? The dragons get tougher and all of that stuff. We're going to reenact your day now in 30 seconds. Exactly 30 seconds, no more, no less. Do you think they can do it?
We'll see.
Yes, we will. All right. Let's bring our players back. Make sure they get a chance to reset. All right, Implausibles, we are starting off in 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh my gosh, this alarm. Oh my gosh. Okay, time to walk. Ollie, Seymour, where are you? Seymour, let's go take a walk. Okay, now, Ollie, I gotta wash you. Wash with Dawn soap, nice and sparkling. And okay, now I give you a bath. Now let's take a nap. I need to take a nap. Okay. Oh my gosh, now I gotta play. I gotta go train Ollie. Ollie, come here. Ollie, Oxenfree. Okay, now we gotta play a game. Now I gotta look for salmon. Where's my salmon fish?
And we made it on time. Yay! Marcy, how did they do that time in the 30-second day?
I'm glad that they got to the sweet potatoes.
Oh, yes, got to get to the sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes are a big deal. All right. Now, we're going to go a step further. We're going to reenact your day now in 15 seconds.
Oh, I'm scared.
Exactly 15 seconds. It gets a little scary. We'll see what's going on.
They can do it.
But hold them honest. Let us know if we miss anything. All right, let's bring all of our players back. All right, guys, here we go. Marcy's day in 15 seconds in 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, go outside, take a poop. Ollie, I gotta wash you. I need a sleeve of graham crackers. Okay, now I gotta take a nap. Hey, nice good. Say no video games.
Yay! All right. Okay, now we are trained professionals. Don't try this at home. We're going to reenact your day in 7 seconds.
Wow, I don't think it can be done.
You don't think it could be
7.
done?
No, not in 7.
Oh, ye of little faith. Just watch. Hang
All
on
right.
just a second. We'll give our players a chance to, take a breath and all of that. Here we go, ImPlazables. Marcy's Day in 7 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey, Dad, go take a walk. Hey, watch. I gotta eat. I'm right now. Where's the fish?
All right, Marcy, how was that one?
That was the best one.
That was the best one. All right, well,
Definitely.
we're gonna go one further. We're gonna try for 3 seconds.
Oh my goodness.
3 seconds. Do you think they can pull it off?
Well, I didn't think they could do 7, and they did. So.
Yeah, well, there you go. 3 seconds. This is what we've got to try to do. Marcy's Day in all of 3 seconds. Let's bring our players back in. You guys okay? Anybody need oxygen? We're good? All right. Excellent. Okay. Marcy's Day in 3 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, go. We even have the bird now. All right, Marcy. All right. Do you think they can do it even faster?
They can try.
They're going to try. They are definitely going to try. Now, before we do this, before we try Marcy's Day in 1 second, I want to remind our viewing audience that they can go to plaza-theater.com/donate to support Plaza Theater through this time. And as we're offering this content to you, that's plaza-theater.com/donate. Link is trailing down at the bottom. All right, Marcy, 1 second. Your day in 1 second. Let's thank you for joining us, and let's bring our players back on. All right, guys. Marcy's Day in 3, 2, 1, go. And time, ladies and gentlemen, that is our show for tonight. Thank you very much for watching. I am Luke.
I'm Maddison.
I'm Rachel.
I'm Freddy.
I'm Michael.
I'm Stormy.
And we are
The ImPlazables.